Welcome back, my people. We are still winding up, or in the latter stages of our discussion about vomiting. And before I continue with this topic, I always appreciate the support you are giving me each and every day. It's all because of your support that today I'm proud to have 10,000 subscribers. It's not easy. It's not always easy. But your love and support, it's marvelous. And I hope as we unleash the new year, you are going to keep the same support and even you are going to double it. And I know next year, a day like today, we'll be talking different stories. Because if we continue with this, the same spirit we have ended the year with, it means next year will be a year of a kind. And I'm ready to give you whatever you want. Many people are suggesting that I be mixing English and Kiswahili, but honestly speaking, to me, Kiswahili is not always easy. And I know most people can tell this. Kiswahili, I can try sometimes, but Kiswahili, it's a bit tricky. So, let's get back to our topic about vomiting. And in this video, we will talk about care and recovery after vomiting. Care and recovery after vomiting. So, drinking plenty of water and other liquids to replenish lost fluids is important after a bout of vomiting. Drinking plenty of water or a lot of water and other liquids to replenish lost fluids is important, and especially after a bout of vomiting. Sorry. Start slowly by sipping water or sucking on ice cubes. Then add in more clear liquids like sports drinks or juices. Start slowly by sipping water or sucking on ice cubes or ice chips. Then add in more clear liquids like sports drinks or juices. You can make your own oral rehydration solution using the following. Number one, you mix a half teaspoon of salt with 6 teaspoons of sugar and 1 liter of water. A half teaspoonful of salt, a half teaspoon of salt, you add to 6 teaspoons of sugar, then you add to a liter of water, then you mix completely. That makes a very good and nice oral rehydration drink. So it's not a must that you go into the chemist and buy the over-the-counter rehydration drinks. So, a point to note: you should not have a big meal after you vomit. You should not have a big meal or a heavy meal after you vomit. Begin with saltine crackers, or plain rice, or bread. You should also avoid foods that are difficult to digest, like milk, cheese, caffeine, spicy foods, fatty or fried foods. Let me repeat this point. You should also avoid foods that are difficult to digest. Let me repeat the old point to note. You should not take a big meal or a heavy meal after you vomit. Begin with the salt in crackers, all plain rice, all bread. You should also avoid foods that are difficult to digest, for example, milk, cheese, caffeine, spicy foods, fatty or fried foods. A point to note: after you vomit, you should rinse your mouth with cool water to remove any stomach acid that could not damage your teeth. Let me repeat this. After you vomit, you should rinse your mouth with cool water to remove any stomach acid that could damage your teeth. Don't brush teeth right after vomiting, as this could cause damage to the already weakened enamel. Don't brush teeth right after vomiting, as this could cause damage to the already weakened enamel. If you vomit, everybody knows, or each one who has ever vomited knows how bitter, how acidic vomitus is always. So it is always like, because of the acids in the stomach that are responsible for digesting food, the hydrochloric acid, the bile, and all that. So when you vomit, that acid can damage your teeth. So after vomiting, make sure you rinse your mouth with cool water to remove any stomach acid that could damage your teeth. And also, don't brush teeth right after vomiting, as this could cause damage to the already weakened enamel. Enamel is the white coating of your teeth. In conclusion, vomiting is a common symptom in many conditions, and oftenly in both adults and children, all babies, is as a result of gastroenteritis, indigestion, food poisoning, and also other causes. In pregnant women, it's a sign of morning sickness. Let me repeat this point. In conclusion, vomiting is a common symptom in many conditions, and oftenly in both adults and children or young babies is as a result of gastroenteritis, indigestion, food poisoning, and also other causes. In pregnant women, it's a sign of a morning sickness, or a sign that you are pregnant. Vomiting is always a concern if somebody shows signs of dehydration. We have talked about dehydration severally, so it's not a new word to you. Vomiting is always a concern if somebody shows signs of dehydration or it accompanies chest pain, high fever, or stiff neck. If vomiting accompanies chest pain, high fever, or stiff neck, is always a concern. So, if experiencing vomiting, make sure you sip water and other fluids. If experiencing vomiting, make sure you sip water and other clear fluids to prevent dehydration. And if vomiting doesn't subside, make sure you see a doctor or your healthcare provider. This marks the end of our discussion today, and of course the last video of the year 2020. I think in the next discussion we will be in the year 2023. And guys, I'm happy because of you. You have supported me as a family since I started this channel like 2 to 3 months ago. And the enormous growth I've seen, it's all because of your support. It's my prayer that God guides you, God protects you as you end the year 2020 and approach a new year 2021. May God protect you, and those who are celebrating, I know people, most of people will take alcohol, will do all kind of celebrations. Remember, we have a new year to encounter. So in whatever you are doing, make sure you are always safe. For those who are driving, don't drink and drive. Be cautious. Be cautious. We don't want to hear road accidents tomorrow, to start a year with the bad blood and all that. So let's have a wonderful end to 2022 and a wonderful start to 2023, and God will protect us all. Let's continue keeping the support as a family. Let's continue subscribing, liking and sharing so that these videos can be recommended highly in the whole world. So let's meet in the year 2023.